Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're back with some more Gran Turismo Sport. This week's daily races. So race A, we've got a one-make race at Tsukuba in the Mazda Roadster S. So that should be okay. Group 4's at Red Bull Ring for race B. And finally, race C is Group 3's at Sardinia Road Track A, which is a track I'm not that brilliant at, but we'll see how things go. So anyway, let's crack on with the racing and see how we do. Right, race number 1 then, away from the line, starting in 11th place, which is not amazing. But I didn't do much qualifying for this race anyway. So heading into turn 1, everything seems fine to start with. And pretty congested, as you can see. 3 British guys all line astern in front of us. And then the pushing and shoving starts. But we're up to 10th currently, which, you know, is not a massive gain, but still a gain. And as we go, I'm sure things are getting worse as we're heading into the next corner. There's people diving up the inside, people ramming each other. We managed to gain another position. Side by side with this guy, heading into the final corner. So can we hold on to this position? I would think we will. Which we are. The white car follows me, flashing his lights for some reason. I ain't got a clue why. We get a little nudge there, another little nudge. But as you can see, this race is, well, there's no other word for it really, is there? Carnage, I think is the correct word. Unfortunately, not enough room there for me to sneak up the inside. But it's kind of weird, this race, because it's like a 2-tier race. There's us guys towards the back, and then there's the other group of cars towards the front. I'd have probably been happier if I was in the group at the front, to be honest, but yeah, that's what you get for not doing enough qualifying. So, car off to the right. More shenanigans going on. And I'm gonna try for the inside here. I'm well up the inside. There's a little bit of lag as well, I think. Yeah, definitely he's lagging a bit behind me. But we managed to get the overtake done, so we're up into 8th now. So coming into the last corner, gonna be nowhere to overtake here. There's that guy in that white car flashing his headlights once again. So I'm gonna defend here. Go to the inside. Just try and hold him off, which we do. So right behind Woodley here. And I get a little shove up the backside. And then this guy just shoves me proper wide. So unfortunately we're dropped back to 10th place. Woodley shoved wide there, and I managed to just sneak up the inside. A little bit of contact, but nothing major. So we're up behind Mimi, who was flashing his lights at me like a crazy person. And now he's flashing his lights at me. I mean, it wasn't me that shoved him wide, so... And he's going to go for a proper dive bomb here. And I knew what was coming, so I tried to avoid it. But unfortunately, the German fella managed to get in front of me. I just managed to squeeze in front of him, and he proper rear ends me and sends me a bit wide there. So I'm down to 11th, where I started. And can we gain any more positions before the end of the race? I'm kind of hoping so, but yeah, it's not looking good, is it? And I mean, was he trying to stop me from dive bombing him? Which I wasn't going to, but... So as he head to the final corner, still in 11th. 12th, he's... well, not miles. It's only 3.4 seconds, but on a short circuit like that, that is quite a bit behind. So we're on to the final lap now. Into turn 1. Is anything going to happen here with the guys in front of us? Yeah, there's a little bit of argy-bargy, but it doesn't really benefit us, so we carry on. And look at that, Woodley. That is horrendous. Unfortunately, I catch the back of Andy Pandy, who he shoved wide. And unfortunately, that's dropped us right off the back of him. But they're all fighting and arguing here. Can we pick up a position? No. Not quite. But that Woodley is, you know, he's just diving into corners. That's not overtaking. That is just barging your way through. So, coming around the last corner, we're going to finish the race exactly where we started. Right then, race B. Let's see what we can do here. Heading towards the start of the race, we're going to be starting down this little straight here. 15th position was starting, so yet again, not a great qualifying. Surprise, surprise. So we're going into turn 1. We close up quite a bit on the two guys in front of us. Just managed to keep it on the circuit there. I think I was close to getting a penalty, to be honest. So is there going to be anything that's going to help us here to make any gains? Well, we're certainly a lot closer. So we are catching these two up. There's a guy there on the left on a penalty, but I don't think we're going to clear him. No, we're not. Guy off on the gravel to the left, we are going to get past him, so that's a position gained. I think he's already left. So we're definitely in the slipstream of the guy in front. Hopefully we can get a move done. Maybe on the guy in front of him, because I think his car's quite slow compared to ours. So, but the guy in front gets a penalty, so that's not going to help him. But this track can be a bit awkward to stay away from the penalties, to be fair. So, we're on the outside for the following corner, but we easily get past him. And he's not going to dive up the inside. He does a little bit, but not particularly. So we should get past this guy here. There we go. And hopefully those two will fight with each other, allowing me to get away. Right, pretty much on the back of the next lot of cars. We're currently in 12th, so that's not too bad. So we're definitely in the slipstream here, but he's also got slipstream in front of him, so we're not going to gain on him too quickly. And I thought he cut that corner then. Does he get a penalty for that? I'm not really sure. No, he doesn't. But there's somebody else there going slowly. So we gain another position. We're just going to sit here on the outside and try and hold it round the outside. But that guy that had a penalty or was slow or whatever, he's on the outside of me now. And I was thinking, he won't be able to overtake me round the outside, but he's certainly trying. And he brakes a lot later than me for this and manages to get the pass done. Kudos to him. That was a really clean move. Now, I think the problem is with these shorter races is that fact that they're just so short that people take more risks than they normally would. We're still in the slipstream here in 12th. We'll see what happens through turn 1. Something, nothing. Yeah, the McGann seems quite slow. But it's still not enough. And he's trying to guess which way I'm going to go, and he moves over to the left. But I outbrake myself massively, cause all sorts of carnage, but everybody makes it through. And that was a genuine mistake, that. I really didn't mean to do that. This guy's going to be last of the late breakers. And we're still in 11th, somehow. Right, so final lap then. Let's see what we can do. Can we gain any more positions? There's a bit of argy-bargy there, and we managed to just steal 10th place. So that's pretty good from where we started, to be honest. Can we gain anything else? Are these two going to really start battling it out? But no, the McGann outbreaks us, and he kind of takes that other guy out. So we're still in 10th. And now we're on the inside for the tight right-hander. Can we stay in 9th? And we just managed to sneak in front of him in the McGann. So we're now in 9th position. And he was going to go for the dive there, and I was wise to it. I knew what he was going to try and do. Now, can we catch this guy in 8th? I highly doubt it, but we shall see. So heading down towards the last couple of corners. I don't think we're really going to be close enough for a move, unfortunately. I was hoping he'd gone a bit wide there and was going to get a penalty, but afraid not. So, we're going to finish the race in 9th. Right, so race C. We're in the McLaren. As you can see, heading down towards the start. We should be starting just before this last corner. We're dead last. So the theme of this week's video is I didn't do well enough in qualifying. But we're up behind Forsaken and we've really caught him. And I'm going to go straight to the inside. Try and go for a move. Guy off there in the gravel. So we gain a position there, but don't quite get past Forsaken. But we're still right there with him. So let's see what we can do. See if we can get any moves done. Unfortunately, he has the slipstream of the cars in front of him, so I'm going to struggle to catch him, I think. And that was a pretty poor corner, that one, so we've lost a little bit of ground. So heading into here, we got some yellow flags showing there, but nothing we can really see, and the green flags are waving again. We're still trying to follow Forsaken. We're going to be in the slipstream here into turn 1, so hopefully we can catch up a little bit here. And they both go. He goes for the dive bomb there, really. We're behind the Corvette now. And there's a few guys off at this point. So we're up to 17th so far. We have got a bit of a run on this Corvette. Little bit of contact, but we're both still going. And he manages to just stay in front of me. But he's dropped off the guys in front, so let's see if we can get a move done into the next left-hander. But no, we're not going to. There's all sorts of stuff going on ahead of us. So it's grouped us all back up. But yeah, you can tell I'm not overly confident around this circuit. But, you know, I try my best. And there's a guy who spun there or hit the barrier, I think. Here, I think about going for the move, but then think better of it. It's better to just file in behind him. So we've got this guy catching us who's obviously been able to take that last corner flat out. So he's coming on the inside of us, and I just decide just to let him go. There's no point fighting him too much. And the Corvette there, he got tangled with somebody else. So that allows us to get the move done. So we're in 16th position currently, which is not great, but we are making gains. You know, we're moving up the order, and that's what's important. So we're going to try and stick with this turquoise, or is it blue? Blue McLaren. And we're right on the back of him now. So let's see what we can do. See if we can find a gap anywhere. But he's a lot braver than me through that corner. So unfortunately, he pulls away quite a bit. But I am still in the slipstream, so at least that's something. So we're going to slipstream him all the way to turn 1. He's probably going to go defensive here. Yeah, he has. So we're side by side. But I let him through the corner first. There's a guy there. And I just managed to sweep around him. So we're up to 15th now. So the guy in front goes a bit wide. So we've definitely got the run on him, but he went all defensive, which I can't say I blame him. And we're trying to get past this Aston, but I decide better of it. They all pit in at the end of lap 4. We're going to get overtaken down the straight here. And that is the guy that was at the back at the start. So we're up to 11th, which isn't too bad. Right, so we're coming towards the end of the lap. We're going to be pitting on this lap for some soft tyres, and we'll see what we can do. Right, back out the pits we come. Lots of cars coming past us as they've got the momentum on the straight, obviously. So we come back out in 16th. We're definitely still in the slipstream of Lightos. in front of us. So he's going to go semi-defensive from me, which he didn't really need to. Because I was definitely not close enough to get an overtake done, so... But we're still here in this big pack of cars here. And nobody's made a mistake so far. And we're right on the gearbox of the McLaren in front of us now. And he goes for the dive there. I thought that was a bit rude, to be honest. But I didn't manage to get past. But Lightos goes really wide. So we managed to get the overtake done and straight up into 15th. The Corvette there in front of us was on the grass a bit there. Right, so here we go. There's a guy wide off on the grass. He's going to hit the barrier. And he almost took me out. But I did anticipate that he was going to come across. No fault of his. You know, it's just the way the car would have gone. Anyway, heading down towards turn 1. We've definitely got to run on the Corvette. And he doesn't defend. So I go for the move. And, yeah, overtake done. So at this point, we're up to 12th position. So things going pretty well. We've definitely got the legs on the Aston in a straight line. Unfortunately, he shoves us a little bit wide there. And we lose the position again to Jason. So we're back to 14th. It's all getting a bit heated here. I'm back to 12th. And I should be able to get this Aston Martin down here. Got so much more pace in a straight line. And he kind of goes for the move, but it doesn't come off for him. And we're up to 11th position. Right, so final lap now. We've caught right up to the guy in front. He's been making a few mistakes. I'm not sure if he pitted before us, so his tyres will be more worn than ours. We're definitely in the slipstream here. And he's going to go defensive. I mean, I wouldn't have gone for the move there anyway. But really close to him. Can we find anywhere to get an overtake done? Trying my hardest to stay with him. He's defending again because he knows it's the last few corners. Unfortunately, I just clipped the back of him there. And we're going to come across the line in 11th position. Not too bad, though. Well, what can we say about those 3 races? The first 2, there's no other words to explain it. Absolute ramfest. Which is obviously not great. 3rd race was pretty good. I enjoyed that. That was okay. You know, pretty clean from my perspective. So, yeah, it's all good. Lost a little bit of DR. But, I mean, it's only up that high because we're doing the Road to GT7 series. So, you know, that was all right. I'm reasonably pleased with that. Anyway, that concludes today's video. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go. Click the little bell next to it to be notified next time I'm live streaming or when I upload new videos. If you like what I do, then please consider becoming a channel member. Helps out the channel massively. Get some custom emotes to use while I'm live streaming. Access to videos one day early. And access to some members only videos as well. Take it easy. Stay safe. And I shall catch up with you soon. Bye for now.